they too fake to doubt. Acting like they are what they not for their clout. They just suckin' my blood, they can love what you count. Flowing like water, they with the snows on the ops gonna pout. They all in the sewers and south in the clouds. I'ma stay down to the sound, to the sound, to the sound. On the floor to the steps, build that with the plan to the stretch. Got no paper, told him quit the pocket, watching G's ripping at the seams, holding on some dead foes. Schizophrenic with the bag, listen to the money, nigga praying every day. Glad to say I was broke, tell him battle. Now I got my bands up, 1000 on the bill just to keep the pants up. Only on a real note, I couldn't fake what I've been doing. All my real ones know this nigga riding for his 53. I'm throwing up, they see the chain, I keep it tough. Say she feeling little nigga, try love. Say she love me for my smile, so I'm looking mean as Seen his days squawking, so I'm keeping feathers plucked.
Boy, I got a bump, we ain't not fun. Boy, I got a bump fun. Boy, I got a bump, we ain't not fun. Boy, I got a bump fun.
Hey, it's Paul. I was listening to the album. Good luck. You're on your own.
Guess who's back again. She's back. Tell a friend. Guess who's back? 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 Guess who's back?
Well, look what the stork brung. Little baby devil with the forked tongue. And it's sticking out, yeah, like a sore thumb. With a forehead that it grew horns from. Still a white shirt, pulling up in a Chrysler to the cipher with in a light shirt. Lyrical technician, an electrician, y'all light work. And I don't gotta play pretend, it's you I make believe. And you know I'm here to stay, cause me, if I was to ever take a lead, it would be aspirin to break a feed. If I was to ask for Megan D Stallion, if she would collab with me, would I really have a shot at her feet? I don't know, but I'm glad to be back like
Abracadabra.
And for my last trick,
I'm about to reach in my back, bruh.
like
Abracadabra.
and for my last trick,
Just like that, and I'm back, bruh.
now back in the days of old me, right around the time I became ate some as a way of coping. Take the case of turned me into smiley face emoji. May not be age appropriate, but I will be an 8-year-old indeed with a participation trophy.
I have zero doubts that this whole world's bound to turn into some Girl Scouts. That censorship bureau's out.
So when I started this verse, it did start off lighthearted at first, but it feels like I'm targeted, mind-boggling how my profit is skyrocketed. Look what I pocketed, yeah, it's just like y'all have been like jogging in. I've been running at full speed, and that's why I'm ahead like my noggin. I'm the fight y'all get in when you debate who the best, but I sound white. I step up to that mic, cock it then. Oh my God, it's a chicken out again.
Abracadabra.
And for my last trick,
I'm about to reach in my back, bruh.
And coming up, we're going to see Keenan Allen. Always staying busy, he's your league leader in receiving yards. It's the Bears and the Lions, next on EA Sports.
It's another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Thank you all so much for finding time in your Thanksgiving holiday to join us. Brock Heward and Kate Scott here with you. And Brock, it's an annual tradition. We have a game in Detroit and a game in Dallas every year on this day. It's part of the old John Madden Thanksgiving celebration.
Yeah, and you can just feel John, right? I just feel him as I got these headsets on and getting a chance and the privilege to call this game. It's become a part of people's celebration of the holiday every year. And I wish for every player in the league they'd got a chance at least once to play in a Thanksgiving Day game, because there really is a unique feel to it. You feel it in the building right now that you really don't get in any other contest.
Well, just as we do every Thanksgiving Day, the kick is off, and here we go from Detroit. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So the Lions take the field for their first drive. They're led out by someone who's fought through the doubters all through his career, and he just keeps putting up numbers. Jared Goff.
Two numbers that a lot of people were focused on from his performance last week. That would be 3 and 0, as in touchdowns and interceptions. That's a quarterback who was efficient, aggressive in the right spots, but he took great care of the football. And, of course, well, he cares less about those two numbers. He's more about the alphabet, like that letter W, picking up the win in that ball game.
Into the hands of Elijah Moore. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. And with third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And he'll get it up to the 44. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Goff. Completed over the middle. Keeps on moving into the red zone. He will go! Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions take a 6-0 lead right away. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you could go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Bates tacks on the extra point. And the Lions will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Fox now to kick this one away. Valus Jones now on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So out come the Bears, ready for their first possession. And they're brought out by a player with immense expectations and promise in the league. He was picked first overall in 2024 out of USC, Caleb Williams.
While we all love to talk about the quarterback, he really wasn't at the forefront of their win last week, Kate. Kind of took a step back and let some of his teammates shine. Yeah, he made a good mark with a touchdown pass, a bad mark with an interception. Welcome to life in the NFL as a quarterback. You know he wants to make a little more noise, elevate everybody else a little better than he did a week ago.
And his first pass falls incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. And that one's forward for 1, maybe 2 yards. Up from the secondary, and is Rakestraw on the tackle. A 5th defensive back into the game for the Lions. 3rd down coming. Working from the gun, Williams. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that brings up 4th and long.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Williams throwing on 4th. Forced out to his right. And it falls incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Kate, I don't know what the punter did to hurt people's feelings, because I think the reasoning was pretty clear. They were going to go for it. There's not going to be a punter that touched the field. Not an advisable mindset now as they turn it over in their end of the field.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Shotgun snap here to go. That's into the hands of Moore. And he gets this forward to the 19. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the 19. Laporta with the grab. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
From the gun, Goff. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
Let's see what they dial up on a second and very long. St. Brown's got it. Complete. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. Throwing is gone. Pass complete to Gibbs. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
4th down, Goff throwing. He finds him beyond the marker. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
I love those moments of truth. We get to see exactly how they handle it with all the pressure that drives right on them. Turns out, handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing on.
Throwing again, it's Goff. And the catch is made. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions pull that in front further, 13-zip. It's a Sam Laporta touchdown. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. So they tag him for roughing the kicker, and now this kickoff's going to come from the 50. Let's see if they loft in and try to stick him deep. Fox now to kick this one away. And he won't opt to bring this one out. Content to keep it in the end zone and start their drive at the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Finds his running back, DeAndre Swift. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. Here's Swift on 2nd down. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. We're 1 quarter closer to some turkey as we reach the end of one on Thanksgiving. Our score, 14-0. We're back to Ford Field right after this. We're back and all set for the 2nd quarter. Bears football. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. Hits his target. That's DJ Moore. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's good for a Bears 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
They're set up at the 35 now. First down, Williams. Escapes out to the left. Finds a seam down the middle. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. They got 24 yards on the play. And that's a Chicago first down.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation could create the big play down the field.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And it's going to be 2nd down. Sticking in the air, it's Williams. That's caught, Keenan Allen. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
Hey, Kate, you know this from covering the Seahawks, calling their preseason game. When Pete Carroll was there, they said it once, he said it 100 times. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. You'll give up a short little out route like that, but just stay on top of the deep threat.
Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. Couldn't find DJ Moore on that throw. And now they're staring at a 4th down. Williams from the gun. Catch is made in close. And he's short of the first after a mile gain. And they drag him down just in time. He's shy of that marker. We've got a turnover on downs. Here's a give. Fullback headed up the gut. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
As an offense in these situations, Kate, you could feel your own goal line, and you're not going to risk putting the ball in the air. So that means you're going to run it, and you're going to buy whatever breathing room you can.
First give on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. Still some room at the 20. Hits the 40. Jahmyr Gibbs. There it is. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions take a 20-zip lead. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Point after up and good for Bates. And the Lions stretch their lead to 21. Fox now to kick this one away. On the return, here's Jones. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. The Bears and Caleb Williams running out for their next drive. And as we play through November, you can see that this hot start has continued. He's the NFL's leader in touchdown passes. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Williams on the play action. He's throwing deep to the left side. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
That's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage waiting for it. They were thinking interception for a second. And incompletion is still pretty good, too.
He's looking deep once again. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. It's a 21-yard gain. And that's good for a Bears first down. Off the play fake, Williams. Allen on the catch. It's a 30-yard play, Brock, and they've got a fresh set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. First down throw by Williams. Rolling left, buying some time. Cut at the 10-yard line. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal. Swift has the Chicago touchdown. The Bears start to fight back with their first points of this game. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. Bears offense, look at this. They haven't moved. They're going for two. He's throwing for it. And the pass is successful. That's a little momentum builder as they attack this deficit. Oh, it's a favorite of NFL teams and armchair quarterbacks alike, partner. The quick slant. It is so tough to defend that close to the goal line, and this time it works for two.
It sure is. It's one of those plays that I think Bart Starr was running in the 60s, that slant route.
Whoa.
When you incorporate it with the threat of a fade as well, that's when it becomes so effective. But you get inside that DB, you show the quarterback your numbers, and it's almost automatic for a two-point conversion.
Here comes Williams on the return. He stopped on the return at the 27. And 2:01 on the clock. This is going to take us inside the 2-minute warning. First down throw from Goff. Lays out left side and gets it. New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. On first down, it's Goff. That's St. Brown working the sideline, complete. Just a couple of yards here as he heads for the sideline.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Out of the shotgun, Goff. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up. Shotgun snap here to Goff. And he's caught along the sideline, and he gets the feet down. Wow. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
Goff on first and 10. Finds Laporta. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. The Bears decide to call their first time out. They'll come up first and 10. Throwing with a blitz on the way. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice gain.
Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered Kate on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
To throw again here, 2nd and 10, it's gone. And the catch is made, touchdown Detroit! The Lions boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
That one splits the uprights. And the Lions push the lead to 20. Fox now to kick this one away. On the return, here's Jones. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Bears ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their quarterback. And he's been one who has wowed the league and made a lot of fantasy owners very happy, too. You can see he's leading all quarterbacks in passing here in November. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Williams. Chased out to his right. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands, but he dropped it. It's incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Here's Williams. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
3rd down, here's Williams. That's caught for the first. Give him 24 on that play. And that's a Chicago 1st down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
And that's incomplete, but he might have done a little too much to cause that. Flag comes out, and this could be interference.
Defense.
He got too aggressive to try and stop that play, and they tag him for pass interference. So after the penalty yardage marked off, here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Finds his target, Allen. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's good for a Bears 1st down.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
To the ground it goes. That's incomplete. This one misses the tight end. And it sets up 2nd down. Still sticking with the passing game. And he's there to send that one away. Incomplete.
That was all about the eyes. You've got to read the quarterback's eyes as a defender and make sure you know where that throw is going. And when it does, you got to react and knock it away. That is well done.
He's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone.
Well, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running room, just a little bit of room, just a little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those two, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other.
Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1. They'll run it with Swift. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Timeout Chicago. It uses its 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
He easily had the yardage for a first, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a 1st down pickup.
The throw is caught. Touchdown, Chicago! It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with, right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they can be a difference maker, he'll look for them.
Defense had a chance to scheme it up, now lined up to defend this try. Throwing from the gun. And the pass succeeds. A little momentum builder as they try to dig into this deficit. Worked so well the first time. Hey, why not go right back to it? See if you can be successful again. They do, and they are.
And I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because you almost feel the confidence, right? Like if you get it the first time, you're almost playing with house money. Even if you fail, it's still 14 points. It's not really a failure. And if you get it, well, you gain even more confidence and make that opponent think that much more.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Here's a return from the 7. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Lions going to go on offense here late in the half. And with a 2-score lead, partner, they've got the option to sit on that, or they could try something really aggressive to end the half. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. Looking to throw. Goff. Hits him on the out route. That's 16 on the pickup. And that'll be first down, Detroit.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
From the gun, Goff. This one to Williams out left side. And he has this one past the 50 and will start downhill into Bears territory. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. From the 48. Catch made by Alvin Kamara. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. They go play action with Goff. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. That is Kyler Gordon.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 8-yard line.
This drive starts with barely any time left. 13 seconds in the half. Off the play fake, Williams. He gets a lot behind one, deep downfield. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining.
Well, that's a major missed opportunity right there. Coverage can breathe a little sigh of relief. They dodged a bullet. Time to adjust and get some extra help on the back end to take away those open shots downfield.
And this ball's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Throwing it just before halftime. Trying for the deep ball. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down. That is halftime in our annual Thanksgiving game from Dallas. Now we'll send you south to our Orlando studios for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Jonathan Coachman.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Brock in just a moment. But first, let's give everybody a look at what's coming up later this weekend around the NFL. We'll start in the early window and begin up in Minneapolis. A tough one for the homestanding Vikings as they'll take on the always tough Green Bay Packers. Even more good matchups to check out in the late afternoon window. A 4 o'clock start up in Baltimore, where it'll be the Ravens taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers. And one more to highlight, a good one on Sunday Night Football between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Denver Broncos. The Lions got a very strong performance out of their quarterback, Jared Goff. He got off to a hot start with 2 first-quarter touchdown passes, threw another for good measure in the second quarter. so he has been on target throughout. We saw a couple of high-octane offenses getting it done in the first half. Both teams had no problems moving the football. And you'd have to think, the team whose defense shows up in the second half is going to be the one who walks out of here with a victory. These two teams making their final adjustments for the second half ahead. It's time to get back at it. For the call, let's rejoin Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Thanks so much for the look around the league, Coach. But now it's time to turn our attention back to this one as we begin the third quarter. Fox now to kick this one away. On the return, here's Jones. This return makes it up to the 25. Here comes the offense for the Bears to begin the second half. That passing game they went to in the first half, it's going to need to be fiery to start this second half, too, as they chase this lead. Williams on the play action. He's trying another one deep. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though. You got second down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Throwing again on second, Williams. He's on the move. Now he takes it. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
First down, here's Swift. And he breaks even, but that's it. Brought down at that line of scrimmage. Kirby Joseph up for the stop. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up second and 10.
Well, one defender failed. Well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Throwing now, off play action. Bails out of the pocket quick. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Now throw in the direction of DJ Moore. And things look tougher now with third and long.
The defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Third and long for him here. Skips it short of his man. That brings up fourth down.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along the route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on fourth. They're going for this. That's cut beyond the marker. And he's able to get this down to the 36. This is the type of performance a former quarterback just like yourself, Brock, can marvel at. He's carried a great performance through much of this game. Even as the defense adjusted, tried to slow him down, none of it mattered.
I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because these moments the game does slow down. It is so fast on the field for the normal person, but when a QB's in a rhythm like this, the game is slow and he is dicing it.
Now an inside handoff to Swift. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Finds a man right side. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover it. Hey, Mr. Quarterback, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for, thinking interception to be had, and incompletion still pretty good for the defense.
Williams throwing on fourth. That throw finds Komet. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. That's a gain of 10, and staring at a turnover on downs, Brock, they pick up the first instead. Running behind center with Swift. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got first and goal.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
Williams from the gun. Dumps it off to his running back. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Second and goal coming up, 5 yards to the end zone. Out of the pistol, Williams. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears cut into the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Roma Dudes, a touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
So once again, the Bears trying for two.
The Bears will line up for the...
He's throwing for it! And he is in for the score. We may not see them kick ever again, partner. They're now 3 for 3 on 2-point tries today. We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Returning it from the 4. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Lions and Jared Goff set to take over on offense once again. And as we're reminded of some of the highlights of this game, his touchdowns ranking quite high among them. We're going to see 3 of them here, and if you're scoring like that, Brock, it normally means you've had a pretty darn good game. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. Shotgun snap here to Goff. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Looking for Sam Laporta with that one. And that'll bring up second down. Out of the shotgun, Goff. Laporta with the grab. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line. That's a pickup of 9. And that gives the Lions the first.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. They bring their tight end left. Throwing again, it's Goff. Laporta pulls it in along the sideline. And he's out of bounds after getting this to the opposing 45. All right, I'll set up now. First and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Williams with a quick pass out wide. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Sent to the ground by Kyler Gordon. Back to the line they go. It's second down.
at the Bears' 40-yard line.
Just one quarter standing between these teams and Turkey in this Thanksgiving contest. It's Lions ball as they try to keep that lead and close out a win. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Throwing is gone. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Now following the play, pretty quick stoppage. This is going to be for an injury. And, oh boy. Sam Laporta, the one in some pain, he's being checked on. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Motioning the tight end now. Goff on 1st and 10. Throwing this back in the end zone. And the catch is made. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions now lead by 10. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. I should know this by now, Brock. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong on the playbill for this lead we've got here. But his name belongs on the marquee as he brings in his 2nd touchdown grab.
Yeah, a bunch of contributors all throughout this roster. No, not a Broadway guy. And with 2 scores now, it's what, a 2-score game? Yep. Easy to see he's been one of the key actors throughout.
Appreciate the honesty. Bates tacks on the extra point. And the Lions drive their lead to 11. Fox now to kick this one away. On the return, here's Jones. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. The Bears offense now heads back out to the field. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Williams. On the move, headed right. He's keeping it. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They get 22 on that one. And that's a Chicago 1st down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. 1st down throw by Williams. Escapes the pocket. Put the body on the line for his team. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Kate, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. And without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
And they get this down to the 28. They gain 14 on the play. And that's good for a Bears 1st down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
16 yards on the play. And that's a Chicago 1st down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
Sticking in the air, it's Williams. And he has the Chicago touchdown! The Bears now within 1 score in the 4th. DJ Moore the touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate. Yep. You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
So now the Bears getting set. Big moment coming as they go for two. Working from the gun, Williams. Buys time, rolling right. And he gets into the end zone again. And this is just automatic for them at this point. Now a perfect 4 for 4, going for two. Raleigh set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Here comes Williams on the return. Tackle made as the return gets it out to the 32. The Lions and wide receiver Amon-Ra St. Brown getting set for their next drive. And this really looks like a whole different ball game after that touchdown, doesn't it? They really need to go on a drive here. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. I'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And he will get this to the end zone for a Detroit touchdown. The Lions make it a 9-point advantage. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. And he has made this a habit this season. That's his 10th rushing touchdown so far. Bates now for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Lions make it a 10-point ball game.
32.
Fox now to kick this one away. He fields it from the 8. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Chicago getting set to take the field now. And we've seen some matching touchdowns as of late, so the scoring coming at a good clip, Brock. Let's see if they can keep this up.
You know what's fun, Kate? After all of these years, I have friends that are offensive guys, friends that are defensive guys. And my friends watching this one offensively love it. The defensive guys, they're climbing up their walls.
Yeah, this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
This one falls incomplete.
You know, there's not a lot of tight ends who are true weapons this far down the field. Not a lot of cover guys who can match up with him in terms of size. They tried to get it to him in a spot where he could win it. No connection to be made.
It's tipped away and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up fourth down.
Oh, look at those savvy linebackers. They're just right in the middle of everything, aren't they, Kate? And it seems like at times they are the quickest reactions as well. You needed a quick one right there to get a finger on the throw and change its direction.
And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Some hurry-up offense here from Williams. Back to pass on 1st and 10. Flush down now to his left. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So it'll be 2nd down. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Now he's going to fire a deep left. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. And he has stayed productive throughout this game. He's up to the 300-yard mark after that last completion. Really has been a solid showing for him finding his targets. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. And no luck there, and that throw falls to the ground. Lucky that didn't end as an interception. So that brings up 2nd down. Still sticking with the passing game. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. Have to pick up the pace offensively as they go hurry up. From the red zone now. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Williams on the play action. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Williams to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And in for the Chicago touchdown. A second touchdown through the air for him, Brock, and independent of the game situation, we both know he's going to be happy to leave the field with 2 of them in one game.
1 touchdown, you just might be right time, right place, but 2 touchdowns in a game is always about the preparation. The separations and the preparation. It's doing that work on the practice field and knowing before the game that when my number's called, I'm going to be there to deliver.
The Bears will line up for the 2.
Williams set to pass. And he's got a man. Complete. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this 2-point attempt fails. We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Here comes Williams on the return. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Lions and Jahmyr Gibbs back out on offense. And I think we can agree the plan to keep him out of the end zone, it hasn't quite worked so well for this defense, at least not yet. He scored twice, really been the one his group can turn to for a spark or a big play when they've needed it. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Back now, pressure on its way. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
It's 2nd and 21 at the 16-yard line.
We've reached the 2-minute warning in Detroit. Lions up by 4. They really need some chunk yardage here on 2nd down. Gibbs now from the gun. And it's a nice gain on the run, aided by that broken tackle. With 1:54 remaining, the defense burns a timeout.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this beast down.
3rd down run by Gibbs. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Timeout Chicago. It uses its 2nd. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. The Lions readying for the punt. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. Surprisingly had to punt 5 times in last week's win, and he sends this away. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Bears and DJ Moore back in possession here. 65 yards on the punt there. And it's going to be Bears football. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Looking to throw it. Has his man, it's Swift. And this one does not go far. Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here. To throw. Forced out to his right. A bit of desperation on this deep shot.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate. before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Now to throw. Chased out to his right. Try and push it deep downfield. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
Oh, he's going to run for it. And he reaches the 35 before going out. That's a gain of 10, and staring at a turnover on downs, Brock, they pick up the first instead.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that first down anyway.
Flushed out of the pocket. That one's caught along the left sideline. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset?
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
To the line for a new set of downs, only a lone timeout at their disposal. Here he is to throw. Getting out to his left. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's good for a Bears first down. To the line for a new set of downs, only a lone timeout at their disposal. Escapes out to the left. He takes it himself. And he will score and give him the lead in the final minute. Wow, great work there by the quarterback. The play broke down, didn't really have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise, and in the end, Brock, the best call he could have made.
Yeah, and you can do it in different ways in today's NFL, right? The Tom Brady's just recently retired. He did it with his brain. He did it with his mind, but you've got to be able to improvise, as you said. You got to be able to create when a play breaks down, and when you can put 6 on the board, man, does that infuse your offensive group with confidence.
It's caught! And he gets in for the score. The two-point conversion successful. That doubles their lead to 4. Well, we're now officially at the point where touchdowns might as well consider them 8 points in this contest, partner. Yet another two-point conversion successful, and they've been borderline automatic.
Well, we've officially left the NFL record book behind. It used to stand at 4, accomplished by the greatest show on turf, those Rams in 2000. This is uncharted waters. Kate, I think you'd agree.
Yeah.
We're all here for this journey.
Here comes Williams on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Lions offense returning to the field. They find themselves down here in the 4th after that touchdown. This game could end up depending on how they respond right here. Throwing now. Has the connection to right. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Setting up to pass. St. Brown's got it. Complete. And he manages to get out with the first. 25 seconds to go. Give him 3 on that game. And that'll be first down, Detroit.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Here he is to throw. Wright reels it in. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. He'll look to throw it. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. New set of downs for him from the 46. Back to throw. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
You know, Kate, that was one of those situations where you hear a quarterback having a clock, right? You know, and he had enough time in the pocket, but then it was like, okay, time is running out. and I got to do something. He did not force a throw and risk a pick. Instead, he just got rid of it and cut his losses.
This is for the ball game. Deflected. Oh, they couldn't bring it in off the tip drill, though. They had the chance they wanted, Brock, but no, that's how this one's going to end. So the Bears take this one on the road. And they're going to get to celebrate both the Thanksgiving holiday and the victory over the coming days, with more time than normal coming up between games. So for Brock Eward, our incredible crew, everybody here at EA Sports, I'm Kate Scott signing off. We'll see you next time. The Bears winners, as we'll see you next time from Detroit.
Yo, fresh out the. Slap, what do that mean? It mean that banging. Have my hand out, let me hang. Hey, break down, stay down. Look what I make now. Hit boy, earthquake, boy, it's a shakedown. I done so much work, they think it's fake now. Big fish, every beat is just bait now. Got rich, some switch, they try to hate now. Leave, I'm straight, I got a rake now. Need cheese, cash app, been more PayPal. Turned up to the max, I'm finna break down. Flow water, big trip, boy, this a gray cloud. Highlights, ball is life, my whole take, wow. Big boss, hella chicken, I feel like Rick Ross. Why you going so damn hard? They got me off. These new can't with me. If I do a song with you, that's a luxury. Hit boy, work with you, that's a luxury. Don't step on my Crocs, D's. Fresh out the bay, the game in my jeans. Black, slap, what do that mean?